Hello, my name is Mayleen Mercado. I am a nursing student and I'm going to be hanging an IV bag today on my patient. So I have the doctor's orders. I'm going to make sure that I have the right IV fluid that I need. So I have the right IV fluid. I'm going to check the expiration date. So the expiration date is still good. I'm going to look for any particles that might be in the IV fluid, even though it's unlikely, but I'm just going to check, make sure there's no cracks or any holes. Everything seems to be good. I have my main line, and I'm gonna just go with my doctor's orders. I'm gonna make sure that I have the right patient. So I'm gonna introduce myself, let them know that I'm gonna hang my IV bag, and I'm just gonna check to make sure that I have the correct patient, and I do. I'm gonna wash my hands, put on my gloves. Okay, so I'm going to take my main line. I'm going to make sure that my line does not touch the table or anything. I'm going to just spread my line open. Inspect my line, make sure there's no cracks. Everything is good. Okay. Grab my main line. I'm going to remove the top, and I'm going to make sure that I do not touch the top part because it's sterile, and I'm going to make sure that I do not touch my spike either because it's sterile. So I'm going to spike the bag. I'm going to make sure that it is closed all the way. Okay. This I would put on top of an alcohol swab, not directly on the table. I'm going to invert the bag. I'm going to hang my bag. I'm going to pump the chamber halfway. Okay. I'm going to use this as a drainer. Okay, so I'm going to just prime my line. I'm going to remove the top part, making sure that I do not touch it because it's sterile. Okay, and I'm going to just prime my line, make sure the air bubbles come out. My line is primed. Just double check the line. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Still some air bubbles, so we want to get those out. Making sure I don't touch the tip part. Put the tip back on. Inspect the line again. Everything seems to be good. Now I'm going to scrub the hub. Scrub the hub. I'm going to connect it to the patient. So that's connected. And I made sure that I looked for any redness, drainage, or any swollenness before I connected the IV. I don't want to connect an IV fluid if it's red or there's any drainage or if it's swollen. So let's just pretend that's still connected to the patient. I don't want the liquid to run all over the bed. Okay, and I'm gonna do 20 drops per minute as the doctor's orders. So 20 drops per minute. Start at 30. So starting at 30, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that was my 20 drops per minute. The IV bag has a caliber already, but if it didn't, we will put a label to make sure that we can monitor the patient's input, so that we can document that. And I would also put a label on the tubing to make sure that the tubing is changed when it has to be changed according to the agency protocols. That was my video, and thank you so much for watching.